I'm at one of the more stranger terminuses in London on the Tube, a station where the Circle line used to terminate, but now they go straight through, but the District line does still terminate. Welcome to End of the Line at Edgware Road.
Edgware Road station is located just off of Edgware Road. That's the A5, a very old straight Roman road. The station itself is one of the original tube stations first built in 1863, which is why on the outside, if you look up high, you can see the signage that says Metropolitan Railway. Edgware Road used to be just the terminus for District Line trains running to Wimbledon, but in December 2009, the Circle line was changed from having continuous trains running in a circle to running from Hammersmith through Edgware Road and then back round the circle to Edgware Road, where they now terminate. And this means is only one of 4 platforms on the Underground which are exclusively served by Circle Line trains.
As that train departs, I'm having a fabulous nerd out moment. Can you see here the dot matrix? It's in red LEDs. I'm thinking that must be A, really old, and also how many other stations, tube stations, have red LED lights, because they're all pretty much orange now. Is Edgware Road the last station to have red dot matrix indicators?
The ticket hall area is surprisingly bright and spacious, and if you're passing through, do take a moment whilst you're here to observe the memorial plaque from the July 2005 attacks. There's also, in the approach corridor to the gate lines, this old telephone signage, which I think just looked great. My favourite Edgware Road feature though is the second entrance that it has on the northern side of the station. If you go out onto the Marylebone Road, there is this long wall, which, if you're really tall by the way, you can just about peep over for a unique view down onto the station. But keep going and you'll get to the other entrance.
And if you carry along from the wall along the main road, you get to my most favourite, the most secret of things about Edgware Road Station, the fact that it has another entrance exit right there, right out on the main road, and I don't think anybody uses it. And to make it even more difficult, as the sign says, it's only open between 7:45 and 9:30 in the morning and 4:45 and 7 p.m. in the evening, as this sign says. And I've come at 4:15, which means the gate is in place and it's not open yet. I'm gonna hang around inside the station and see if somebody does actually open this gate up at 4:45. Secret entrance at Edgware Road.
Back in the ticket hall, and I like the point where you can stand down and look into the trains arriving below. That's something that people actually do from the footbridges here, where they check the next train indicator, which is odd because it's a monitor feed of a CCTV camera pointing at the main departure screen. Again, I think that might be unique to any tube station.
The sign did say that this entrance exit opens at 4:45. It's now 4:50 and it hasn't opened. So whilst I wait a little bit longer, here's a word from today's sponsor.
Yes, thanks to this video sponsor, Surfshark VPN. Surfshark have their servers in over 100 different countries, which allows you to switch your location virtually so that you can say, for example, get a better price when shopping for something online which may be cheaper if bought from a different location. You'll probably also know that streaming services offer different content depending on your location around the world too. So with Surfshark, you can easily access all content from other locations around the world. Surfshark also encrypts your internet connection, which gives you an additional layer of protection online as it hides your digital identity. And, unlike other VPNs, Surfshark can be used across all platforms on an unlimited number of devices from just one account. So if you want to secure your online privacy, then go to this link, surfshark.com/Geoff. That's surfshark.com/Geoff for 4 extra months free. Just click on the link in the description. Right then, back to Edgware Road, where I'm about to go for a short walk.
Now, quite often, end-of-the-line stations are handy at Tube Challenge to get from one line to another. You might not think that that's the case here because we're in the middle of London in Zone 1, but because there are two Edgware Road stations, it is actually handy when doing the Zone 1 only Tube Challenge to connect between here, Edgware Road, Circle and District, to over here, Edgware Road on the Bakerloo. And I'm just timing it to see how long it takes.
And there's an OSI between these two same-name stations. That's an out-of-station interchange, which lets you treat it as one journey, even though you tap out and back in again. and generously you get 20 minutes to make this connection, which you can easily do.
And that is exactly 2 minutes, well 1 minute 58 seconds to get from the entrance to one Edgware Road to the entrance of the other Edgware Road.
And this Edgware Road, opened in 1907, is a classic Leslie Green station, which is always worth taking a moment to admire. Back at the station, I note that the old lever frame signal box, long since decommissioned, is still there. There's actually an old Londonist video about that if you've never seen it. And then finally, look out for this, a disguised electrical substation. It's now become a piece of artwork called Wrapper, where there's a mosaic of over 700 decorated panels here that have now become the outer shell of the substation.
Also, a quick spelling thing. Now, I'm the first to admit that sometimes a little spelling mistake typo squeezes its way into my videos. Often in a map, I get a character wrong. But here, at Edgware Road, it's E-D-G-W. There is no E in between the G and the W. And I have learned that because one of the most prevalent typos / spelling mistakes I see when people talk and write about tube stations is to put an additional E there into Edgware between the G and the W. It is E-D-G-W. There is no E, there's no second E. I mean, there is 2 E's at the end of the Edgware. There's 2 E's in Edgware, not 3, is what I'm trying to say. And that is end of the line here at Edgware Road, a station which I'd forgotten quite how fun and quirky it is and how much I quite like it. I should come here more often and use the trains. Maybe try and come in via that secret side entrance next time. There's loads more in this playlist if you want to watch the whole series. Thanks for watching. Press subscribe. See you soon. Bye.